Vasyl Lomachenko with a stunning and almost indescribably great performance leaves us scratching our heads and thinking, who exactly could fight him at his level?
He can do all the crazy training, all the waterworks, the bike riding, all the stuff he wants. When it really comes down to it, I don't care what you say, I can fucking fight.
TBOG, the best of this era.
Look, Loma's good, boom, 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 and he confuses his guys, and he's good, talented, very talented. But there's levels, bro, there's levels.
If you train physical condition and you train your mind, you'll be the best.
No, he's special. Lomachenko definitely special.
You mentioned a level there. Well, now we're looking at how much better can Lomachenko actually get.
So a lot of fans nowadays, they're only seeing the old Floyd. They're not remembering because they wasn't fans then of the young Floyd. Young Floyd was a beast. He was stopping guys.
Mayweather, a man who has redefined boxing over the past decade.
I wouldn't really want to say, the best pound for pound fighter in the world because, I'm no longer active. I would like to say, the best ever.
A perfect 50-0 record, claiming to have become boxing's first billionaire late last year. His brash and cocky attitude helped transform him into boxing's highest-earning pay-per-view star. Though inside the ring, has proved himself at the highest level, time and time again. Lomachenko, the rising star of today who has become renowned for making his opponents quit. Despite a loss in his second pro fight, the man coined the best amateur of all time has since adjusted perfectly to the professional game and never looked back, recently beating Linares to become a 3-weight world champion in the least amount of fights ever. He has his eyes on the record books. Similar to our popular Closer Look features, where we preview upcoming fights, we instead merge together a what-if type video, highlighting 2 of the greatest fighters of recent years. Welcome to A Look Back by Motivedia. A reckless attack, timing their movement and delivering a short, sharp counterpunch is quintessential Mayweather.
If I fight Mayweather and he use this?
Yeah, the shoulder, that's very...
Oh, I don't know. I need to sit and think about this. I need
film.
I need. It's not a simple question.
He knows what his strength is, and I hate to use this word, but he might even know what his weaknesses are.
It's easy to imagine Lomachenko gliding around Floyd like a figure skater, because that's what we're so used to seeing. But the ring IQ and elusiveness of the American, especially in his heyday, was a spectacle.
If he would have been at that same level at the same time with Floyd or Chavez, people would see the difference.
The fight would most likely play out very similar to the way we had hoped May-Pac would go, where Lomachenko would use a constant in-out movement to prevent Mayweather from getting comfortable. However, it all depends on whether you believe the Lomachenko we see right now has more to offer than the Pac-Man who fought Mayweather back in 2015. Most of which believe...
Special fighter. Even by special fighter standards, you're watching something special.
What do you think of that, man, at 130, Lomachenko and Mayweather?
I would go with Lomachenko because of his volume punching. Mayweather his defense is incredible.
Yeah. Pretty Boy Floyd was different, bro. Pretty Boy Floyd was different from the older Money May. I go Pretty Boy Floyd. That young boy was trying to get motherfuckers up out of there.
As we continue to see Vasyl take apart his opponents in emphatic style, with trainers throwing in towels as they just don't know how to fight him. Does the Ukrainian bring a high-tech package of skills and technique that could simply outclass Floyd and beat him at his own game? It's hard, near impossible to call.
You're still working harder, training harder than you ever have before. What drives you?
To be the best ever, to be an icon in the sport.
You know, not just to be an icon in my sport, just to be, you know, a living legend.
This is my dream in professional boxing.
You want to be Muhammad Ali?
I want to be face of boxing in my era.
If you believe that boxing is the art of hitting your opponent without being hit in return, then Floyd truly has a claim to his self-styled TBE moniker. Though, with the arrival of the latest and greatest, alongside Bob Arum's best since Ali quotes,
"This young man is the greatest. Muhammad Ali was the greatest of all time. Vasyl Lomachenko is the greatest of our time."
it sends the imagination into overdrive to imagine what would happen if two of the most skilled and technical fighters of all time fought in what would truly be a chess match of the ages. Lomachenko versus Mayweather.
Combinations by Mayweather. Too much speed, maybe too much power too. Combination upstairs, another combination upstairs. Lomachenko, too much hand speed.
Chopping down with the right hand. Left uppercut just off the line.
Floyd Mayweather is a knockout victory.
Only a special fighter and a special performance wins a matchup like this.